Hi guys, Rob and Claire just got back from the game. Little post-match reaction vid for Toffee TV. Personally, thought it was great to see Everton asking questions in the final third of the pitch and pressing high up. Made a massive difference, worlds apart from what we saw last season, and long may it continue for me.
Yeah. Tosin, Walcott and Richarlison are a good little trio, I think. I think got many more goals to come with them three. They seem to work really well together, and the whole morale of the team seems to be really up, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to last season.
Yeah, just nice to see a bit of a decent atmosphere around Goodison Park as well. Yeah. Smiles on faces.
Voices gone.
Worlds apart from last season, and long may it continue.
Yeah.
Up the Blues.
Whoop whoop.
Great game today, guys. Beautiful morning here in Chicago, Illinois. Sunny. About to go head out to watch the Air and Water show. But what a way to start my morning. First half looked dominant. Richarlison was great. Walcott was great. Sigurdsson was fantastic. Ghana was everywhere. Great game all around. Clearly, some difficulties in the second half. It was a shame we weren't up by more. I think the Walcott goal, I think Richarlison was onside. But Southampton kind of took over that first part of the second half, and kind of had a hard time recovering. I think it was mostly because Schneiderlin went out, and hopefully he's not hurt for too long. Tom came in, he had some opportunities, thinking he almost got a through ball at the Gladys Street end. Other than that, he was a little hot and cold. But we just got to get some of those guys that we bought into the team, into the side, so that if an injury does happen, we can have someone with a little bit more offensive talent coming in, as opposed to Tom, despite how much I love him. But no, everything was really good. Again, the attack was fantastic. Tosin looked great. And just, obviously the defense and defending set pieces just needs to get sorted out. It's just not there yet, but it looks like the system Marco is implementing is getting implemented pretty quickly. So hopefully in a couple more weeks, that can get sorted out. If we got to bring in Mina, if we got to bring in Zuma, to settle that team down. I think Keane obviously is having some trouble still, but I thought Holgate looked pretty good for most of that game. So thanks, guys, and hope you have a good weekend.
It's good to get back to Goodison Park today with a pretty vibrant atmosphere and a lot of positivity and a lot of optimism in the air. And I think, judging by that first half display anyway, you can see why. If you look at the two teams that lined up today, they weren't that different to the two teams that lined up at the last game of last season, but the difference in performance was just there for all to see. These players look a completely different team now. And this isn't even the team that we're going to be going through most of the season with, because we've got top quality players to come in. So I think there's a lot of things to look forward to. What you can say about today is the players look a lot fitter, and they're clearly buying in to whatever system Marco Silva wants them to play. They all know the positions. They all get back in the positions. They close down in groups. They were just all over Southampton the first half of this game today. And that's pretty much why Southampton resorted to just trying to volley our players off the park. That and the fact that it was a Mark Hughes team, which they were just every bit as horrible as last season's Stoke team. The first goal, I think, encapsulates this Everton side and where we wanted to go, because it was a lovely, well-worked free kick routine. I don't think I've ever seen us score a goal like that. There's always someone who makes the wrong run or the pass gets overhit or something, but that worked perfectly. And it was just a great goal. Theo Walcott should have lumped on him to score first goal against his old club. There was a corner just before that, I think, where everyone's in the box. Garner, of all players, is hanging off at the back. Sigurdsson hits it over to him. He volleys it. Looks like it's flying in, but gets blocked. Probably would have killed someone in the park end though, and Garner. But it was nice to see that variation in play. The second goal, Richarlison, again. Do you know what? It's 2 games in, and I think I've already run out of superlatives to describe this man. He's great, isn't he? I think he's got a bit of everything. His goal was a great headed finish, a proper striker's goal. He was doing tricks on the wing. He's fast, he's aggressive. There was one point in the game where he got booted. He went down, looked like he was going to start rolling round, and he just thought, nah, I'm not having that. Straight back up, straight stuck in, got the ball back. He's just brilliant to watch, and I think he's sort of... We've got a player there who, at least for now, we can sort of hang our hopes on, because he really does look like the real deal. We got into half-time, we were coasting. I thought we'd end the game 4-5-0. Just a little thing on half-time, if anyone from Everton's watching, can you just lower the PA system down in the park end a little bit, because it's too loud, and get rid of that game you've done at half-time and bring back crossbar challenge. It's simple. Just want to see 5 fellas in going out shoes trying to hit the crossbar from the edge of the box. That's entertainment, Blues. Come on, sort it out. Second half anyway, we came out and we just didn't look. We just looked a little bit more disjointed, and Southampton sort of came onto us more. I think, now I never thought I'd say this, but I think we did miss Morgan Schneiderlin after he went off. He was keeping it nice and neat in the middle of the park, and Tom Davis did okay, did pretty well when he came on. Don't think you can fault any players today. I thought they all worked really hard. They were knackered at the end, you could see that. But yeah, we just had to really sort of grind out the win in the end. Danny Ings obviously had to score, didn't he? And he got it looked like a scruffy goal from where I was. I think I heard people blaming Michael Keane, but Michael Keane can get blamed for everything now. Maybe he should have cleared it, I don't know, I couldn't see it properly, but it just had us hanging on our seats till the final whistle really then. I think Walcott had one disallowed, which I'm assuming Tosin was offside, because Walcott couldn't have been, because the ball was cut back to him, and then he missed an absolute sitter after one of the best moves of the game, to slot it wide when he should have made 3-1. So in typical Everton fashion, we were hanging on at the end, but we all left Goodison Park pretty happy, and we can go into next week's top of the table clash, well it is at the minute, in high spirits, and I predict we'll batter Bournemouth.